this is Angela Dawson. Okay, that's Angela's phone number. I called Angela Dawson's phone number at that particular number. That's not the number that I wanted to call. She's the assistant to the chief clerk of Fulton County Superior Court. So I'm going to get the other number. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'm getting ready to call the Fulton County Superior Court clerk's office at 404-613-5313. Again, 404-613-5313. Hold on a minute. Thank you for contacting the Fulton County Clerk of Superior and Magistrate Courts, where the Honorable Kathleen Tina Robinson serves as clerk. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, some of our operations may have changed. Visit our website at www.fultonclerk.org for details. Our website also
just like I said, just wait till you hear what she told me.
To assist with general questions or engage with a live chat representative regarding more specific inquiries. Calling after business hours, the chatbot also offers an opportunity to provide contact information and receive a callback when a representative is available. For quality assurance, this call may be monitored. Please listen closely for our menu options. For information and questions concerning Superior and Magistrate Court cases, press 1.
Here we go. Here it goes. Watch this.
Hello? How can we help you, sir? Yes, this is James Pitts calling because there was a case that was transferred by Fulton County Superior Court Chief Judge Christopher Bradshaw to Cobb County, and pretty much it was outside of his jurisdiction to do so. And I've already called and left a message on his answering machine this morning, letting him know that I'm going to file a motion for change of venue of my late mother's estate case to another county. And however, I just pretty much just wanted to find out, was there anything filed on this particular case? Because do you all have, like, say for instance, because he sent me, well, Angela. We have just Fulton County's call center. Do you have a case number? Well, I have. Let me get this, because he gave on this particular document, he had a
Here we go. Watch this.
Order of special assignment. So I would like to know the status of that. Hold on a second. Let me get it. Hold on one quick second. See if you can pull something up by that. Let's see. Because he sent this to a Superior Court judge in Cobb County who had no jurisdiction to hear my mother's case. Okay, the case number he has is 2021-EX-00136. No, it's 1366. And that ruling from that particular judge in Cobb County has no merit. And I've also filed an. I hear what you're saying, but like I said, we just answer the lines, and we, don't get into it, don't do anything about it, because that's not what we do. Right. Okay, so let me see. Okay, what's the name? Well, it says ex parte the Honorable G. Brantley. Okay. Yeah, so when I look at it, all I can see is saying that it's administratively closed. It's August 16, 2021, but what it means, all that, we have no idea. Right, I understand. So pretty much, it's like I said, I'll be down there coming up to file a motion for change of venue of my late mother's estate case, because I filed an anti-litem notice as of yesterday to sue Fulton County for the second time based upon the corruption within the Fulton County Probate Court and the Superior Court. And that's pretty much it, because what's going on right now is interesting. And I'm going to talk about this tomorrow on my radio show, too, for my listeners, because it's very interesting. But I appreciate your assistance in this matter, and definitely you have a great day. Okay, all right. Well, thank you. Bye-bye.
Oh, let me.
Now, it's interesting that she saw that this particular case was administratively closed. Legally, it's not administratively closed because a Superior Court judge has no subject matter jurisdiction to administratively close a probate court case. That is for the probate judge to do. Or once the petitioner or the litigant goes to court, which I didn't do. So therefore, I'm not concerned about any void orders or void closings because Mr. James Pitts is getting ready to draft and file his motion for change of venue of his late mother's estate case to another venue so it can be rightfully handled. I'll keep everyone posted. Thank you very much.
Now, you see what she said? It was administratively closed on the same day that this judge, Brantley, was appointed. And you heard my case for a second time over the internet. And what's interesting is let me tell you what he did. Because Brett Conway, he sent me an email because I had been calling out here. Because they had been lying to me at the Fulton County Probate Court, Angela McCullough, talking about they lost jurisdiction of my mother's probate court case. And I even asked her, how did you all lose jurisdiction of my mother's probate court case when there has been no hearings, no notice, no nothing? And then she sends me a link to the Cobb County Courthouse website. There was nothing to be, I have all, like I said, I have it all. And then when I tell Brett Conway, because he sends me an email saying to me, it's in that, like I said, it's in my motion to recuse, we're going to bend over backwards.
Were you able to write all that down?
Oh, it's in believe me, ma'am, I'm very, very, very thorough. I have the physical emails in that document. I know. Right. The problem I have, right, like I said, I understand. But here's my issue I have. If the Supreme Court of Georgia, if the Court of Appeal, and that's what's going to be so interesting too, because I'm going to tag the Supreme Court of Georgia today with these videos, because I want them to see just how corrupt these judges are. And I'm going to send this to the JQC today too, because at the end of the day, Brantley had no business. Matter of fact, my mother's case should have never seen Cobb County at all. And if you think for 1 minute that judicial immunity applies to someone through ex parte communication, and I've already made it clear, like I told the JQC, I will certainly I'm going to do everything under the sun to make sure that my mother's case is heard and properly handled. And Brantley had no business in my mother's case at all over the internet. And the only reason why he did what he did is because if you look in my motion to recuse, I sent Brett Conway an email after he tells me we're going to bend over backwards to help you, but the case is being under review. He said, I don't know when it's going to be heard, is what he said to me. So when I responded back to him and told him I'm going to file an anti-litem notice in Fulton County, that Sunday around 2:49, that's when I get an ex parte order from G. Grant Brantley, closing my mother's case on a Sunday at 2:49 p.m. But Brett Conway just told me that following Friday that, he don't know when the case is going to be heard. But because I threatened to file an anti-litem notice, G. Grant Brantley comes out of nowhere and files a final order closing my mother's case over county lines with no notice, no hearing. As I said, I won't.
I've heard of sitting for a year and nothing happening, and no hearing and no one filing on it, and the case is closed. Then you wouldn't even that's only right here. There's no one filing in.
And that doesn't fit my description at all. But like I said again, you just heard what a clerk said in Fulton County. The case had already been administratively closed. It never even should have been here. That's what's so.
You're saying it was administratively closed.
Without notice to me.
But then they
transferred it anyway to this judge via ex parte email court proceedings. And then, right. So like I said, that's why I'm going to make it clear. I have every legal right to file this motion to recuse on my case unless I have notice and a day to be heard. If you, like I said, Google In Re Lawsuits 1998, you'll see what the Court of Appeal says. Oh yes, please do. It'll show you. Yeah, that's fine. It'll. I'm telling you, because that's what the clerks did in that case, and the Court of Appeal said that they had no authority to do that without giving notice and a hearing before that. That's the only way the judge could have done that, and that didn't happen here. They said that order was faulty in Re Lawsuits 1998. And here's an interesting thing. I also just emailed the judge. I have it. I have that email too. I sent it to the JQC. I emailed the judge, letting him know too. You don't have the authority to do what you did. I CC Brett Conway. I CC Siobhan. I CC G. Grant Brantley and his attorney as well. I put them all in it because, like I said, I don't do ex parte emails. I haven't heard from nobody, and I've already sent my information to the JQC because I'm telling you, this is it makes me wonder how many more people has this happened to. It really does. He has no authority to tell me I can't file my documents on my case, and that case ain't closed. How can you close a case that's already closed? And then when I even told him in my filings, or you can look at my that's another thing too. The JQC is looking. Like I told him, I want them to look at everything. I told this man in my own filings that this case was closed. I even sent him the link to this. I sent all of them the link to this. He never mentioned it in none of his orders. He's never mentioned this. It's in my pleadings. He's never mentioned it. He's been avoiding everything I'm saying because he's trying to take up for G. Grant Brantley, and it ain't gonna work. See, G. Grant Brantley has to be in his subject matter jurisdiction to have judicial and sovereign immunity. You don't have it, and I haven't found a case yet that says you can do ex parte communication, email court proceedings, and have judicial immunity. I don't think it doesn't exist. And even in his own order, he don't even mention the opposing counsel who I was going after in my petition for settlement of accounts. And this man is dead. You don't mention his estate. You don't mention him and nothing. You're just concerned about me. None of this is legal.